Ladies and gentlemen, Hex community of all ages, hey, Jake Freedom here, coming to you live from YouTube for this week's Hex Update Saturday for December 6, 2014, and pretty good week. We had a lot of new cards shown to us. CZE, or Hex Entertainment there, has gone ahead and actually demonstrated some of those cards too, with some YouTube videos that they've provided us, and it was pretty neat to see those mechanics. And we'll go ahead and show those cards in a bit, and then I'll link the videos down in the description below so you can check them out if you haven't done so already. But first, let's just go ahead and take a look at some of those new cards that they showed us in those videos. And we're going to go ahead and start with Electroid. Electroid's kind of a neat guy. Here's an artifact troop robot, and basically he can't do anything. He can't block, he can't attack unless you have 4 or more dwarves and or robot troops in play on the field. So being a 1 cost, I think he counts himself. I don't know if he himself counts, so do you just need 3 additional, or do you need to have, a total of 5? That I'm not sure. I didn't really pay attention to that in the actual video there. I'm pretty sure he counts as 1. So you just need to get 3 more. I can see this guy being a very powerful card, very popular card, maybe not powerful, in drafting, especially with the dwarf robot Volcanon shenanigans that everybody does there. Don't get me wrong, the Volcanon's kind of the dwarf robot Volcanon thing is kind of neat, but we need some more variety there, I think. And so we'll see, what set 2 brings us as far as drafting goes. Hopefully it opens up more sets, more ideas, so. So yeah, I like him a lot for being 1 cost, 3/4, and just, Urig, what's his name? Urig. What's the dwarf guy that generate? You can tap him to generate Urig something. I forget. Robomancer, is that it? Him. Obviously the champion that creates worker bots too. So he'll be popular, I believe. Let's see, next card that we're going to be looking at here. These kind of go together. Hopefully you can see them all right there. It's Construction Plans Hornet Bot, and basically it's a plan just like the plans we have right now. And it says exhaust 1 or more dwarves and or robots you control. Add a construction counter to this for each troop exhausted this way. Then if there are 2 or more, remove them all, exhaust this, and transform them into a Hornet Bot. And here's a Hornet Bot, just a 1 cost, 2/1 little guy with flight. I don't know. If there are 2, yeah, I can maybe. I don't know how well this is going to actually how much this is going to get played. You play a 1 cost, you got to exhaust 2 other troops to get 2 1s in the air. I don't know. It seems like you have to invest quite a bit to get very little out of it. So I don't know about this one. I'm gonna disagree with this one. I don't like this one at all. I would put him way down the scale. I definitely would not be one of my picks in draft. I certainly wouldn't put. I don't even know if I'd put this in a constructed deck, just because. I don't know. You let me know. Next card, Ingenious Engineer. This one's kind of neat, and he's a 3 cost, 1 threshold Sapphire 2/3 troop dwarf cleric. And it says when a dwarf or robot you control exhausts for its first time on your turn, you can ready it. Now they demonstrated this card here in their videos there, and it's actually kind of neat. This is going to be a pretty powerful card, I think. A lot can be used out of it. It's just if you can basically how did they do that in there? I think they were using the Hornet Bot. They were demonstrating that, and he had a couple other troops up. He exhausted them, and this guy was out there, exhausted them, and they readied right away. And so you can exhaust them again. So those Hornet Bots came out right away. I think that's how it went. So besides that, though, this can do a lot of damage, I think, in those, again, that Volcanon deck where you have to exhaust your troops. Then they'll ready right away. So this is going to be a powerful card. I do like him a lot. I like him a lot there, and for the fact he's a 2/3, so he can also put a little bit of damage on the board there for you. Next card we've got here is Savage Lord. He's a 4 cost, 2 threshold wild 3/5 troop Cro-Mag. At the start of your turn, if the top card of your deck is a dinosaur, put it into play. Dinosaur troops you control have speed. Okay, this card is crazy insane, I think. They demonstrated this one too. So basically, with this card in play, every dinosaur you have has speed. Also, if you top deck a dinosaur, it comes into play right away. It plays it for free. I don't know about that guy. Definitely, I think this guy here is I don't know. I mean, you think about it. If you got him out, you know, and you've built the dinosaur deck. Granted, there's not a lot of dinosaurs yet, but I think there will be. You know, Tyrannosaurus Hex, Gigantify. No, that's not it, right? Is that right? Gigantify? No, that's just a troop. What's the other big dinosaur? Giganosaurus? I don't know. Anyway, there's a couple dinosaurs and pack raptors, obviously. And pack raptors regenerate like rabbits, so this could be a dangerous card. Not dangerous as in, oh crap, it's gonna break the game, but dangerous to play against. So, good thing he doesn't have like Spell Shield or anything on him, but if you put Spell Shield on him somehow to be able to protect him, this would be kind of insane if you had an actual dinosaur deck. Well, one of the new, and we'll move on here, and speaking of dinosaurs, the next card we're gonna show is a new dinosaur. It's a Mecha T-Hex. So he is a dinosaur, and this would work if you had him in your hand and you drew him. He comes into play for free, and he has speed and crush. You can see where I'm going with that. It gets kind of crazy. And again, the video that they show there, they actually showed this happening. So it's a lot of damage comes out in one turn there, and it's gonna be kind of hard to deal with if you don't have a board clear. So anyway, he is 7 cost, 6/5. So I think he's right, you know, I think he's right in the ballpark there when it comes to, you know, damage and whatnot. Colorless, 7 cost. Yeah, he's going to be a late gamer, but who knows. All right, on to Diamond here. We got this card here was shown as well, and this is, I think there was for the Invincible video, and this is the 3 cost, 2 threshold troop unicorn, and she, this mythical creature is a 3/3 in itself. But it has a special ability that says you can sacrifice this troop, or this, and troops you control get invincible this turn, which is pretty good. And they demonstrated somebody laying down extinction. They sacrificed this troop here, and then every troop that was on the field there was protected from the extinction, and survived that. And then the extinction, basically, it didn't fizzle. I mean, it got rid of one card, so I mean, at least you got rid of something, so it didn't fizzle away and do absolutely nothing. But other troops survive. So I think this is a pretty good card. Yeah, I think it'll see some play. Draft, probably, and maybe in draft too. Well, maybe not so much in draft because there's not a lot of board clear in draft. At least I don't see it anyway. I mean, if you draw an extinction, yeah, you're gonna take it, but there's just not a lot of board clears out there. So maybe it won't be that popular, or maybe it will be just to use it as a protector. You know, if you're going to block with your troops, you know, say somebody's coming with a lot of damage and you block and your troops are going to die, could you crack this off and protect your troops and they take no damage? Maybe. So maybe we'll see some draft play. We'll see. Next one here, I don't think this will ever see draft play, basically just because it has such a high threshold. 5 threshold, 1 cost, and target troop gets invincible. A target troop, just 1. So I don't know. it's you know, when can you play it? I mean, excuse me, when can you play it? You got, well, there are going to be new threshold fixing stuff, so maybe you could play her quicker than I'm thinking. Because what, the Royal Herald's coming out, you know, and she's a threshold fixer. There's a, you know, and yeah, so maybe you could play this quicker than I thought. Maybe the threshold isn't going to be such a big deal. I don't think this would be a first pick for me. Unfortunately, it's a rare though, so that's kind of I don't know. It doesn't make me mad, but it's just kind of like, really, it's a rare. It's kind of like, you know, you open up some of the cards now, or some of the packs in draft, and you're like, really, you got that rare. I got, you know what I mean. I think it's gonna be one of those. It's not gonna be very popular. But it definitely serves its purpose for being 1. So, you know, what you get? Yeah, he can put 4 in a constructed deck. He can only protect 4 troops once. Yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. So those are the cards that they demonstrated in those videos there. So let's go ahead and show some of the cards they have on the HEX TCG website. Where are we at here? Here we go. All right, scroll all the way back up. Okay, so those cards we're talking about now are going to be, okay, these are going to be alternate art cards. For the collector tier, if you were Kickstarter collector tier, these are the alternate art cards that are coming out. I think these will definitely set 2 cards. The Genesis Pool Nide. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, she's a 2-cost, 1 threshold, 1/1 troop, and you can play an additional resource on each of your turns. That is cool. I'm looking forward to this card. Again, there's more threshold stuff, more threshold fixing stuff there. So she's kind of neat, especially since you can play an additional resource. Next one here, granted these are the alternate art cards, it's not what the card's going to look like in the actual set unless you have this. It's a 6-cost, 2 threshold diamond. She's a flyer, she's a 4/5. And when you draw a card, reveal it and gain health equal to the revealed card's cost. I kind of like that, especially in an Ozawa deck, since Ozawa's power goes up, based on your champion's health. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, the next one we got here is Zedu. I pronounce it Zedu, maybe it's like Zedu, I don't know, like Zedu, I don't know. I love the dragon cards. All the dragon cards are awesome. So this is a 6-cost, 3 threshold. He's obviously a flyer, he's a 5/5. And when you deal damage, you draw cards for the highest card you have. So like if he's your highest card, you're going to draw 6. If you have something else out, that's 7. You'll draw 7 cards. So I think basically with this guy, every time he does damage to the opposing champion, you're going to draw 6. Can you get him out in quick enough time to do? I don't know if you could. No, that would be a horrible idea to put this guy in that type of mill deck. Are mill decks popular anymore? They're fun to play, but I don't know. I don't think they're popular. They're definitely not on any of the VIP undefeated deck lists for sure. So anyway, we'll talk about the VIP stuff here in a minute. So yeah, that's the new dragon there. I'm really excited about him, just because I like dragons. So I think I have all the dragons except this guy, obviously, and the new diamond dragon that's coming out too. So we're gonna get 2 new dragons in set 2. That's awesome. All right, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is the VIP tournament last weekend. I wasn't quite sure I was gonna enter it. I did, last minute, threw a deck together. It wasn't horrible, it wasn't great. I did end up going 2-2. I won the first game, lost the 2 middle ones, and won the last one. I don't know, it was fun. I had 2 tickets, so I did it twice. I did one Saturday and one Sunday. The one on Sunday just flaked out, and I just forfeited the tournament. Got to the first game, and it didn't start, so I conceded. So I've already lost 1 game there, and then the game actually started, and it pulls some random, I think it was the Dwarf Robot starter deck it picked for me, so I wasn't going to file ticket, no big deal, just conceded, forfeited the tournament. So, but I was happy with the 2-2, at least I got, 2 of the alternate art cards, Zentoth's Inquisitor, and Menacing Grawl, so that was kind of neat. Let's see here. One thing that I have seen a bit, or read a bit on the forums and in chat on the game, set rotation. What do you guys, what is your feeling on set rotation? Do you like it? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's not necessary? Do you think Hex could get away with it? I don't know a lot of other TCGs outside of Hex and Magic and Hearthstone and whatnot. Pokemon. Obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm using Yu-Gi-Oh! As an example here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is obviously a TCG that doesn't have set rotation, and I'm under the impression, what I've read and what people have said, that they are always banning cards because there's the power creep. Every time they release a new set, the power creep goes up, and it's just a big mess, is what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is without set rotation. That's what I understand. So, what do you think about set rotation in Hex? I think it's necessary. I don't have a problem with it. Some people do, and there's a thread on the forums that talks about it, and the original poster, the author of the thread, is just irate that they're going to have set rotations, and I don't understand it. You know, I'm fine with it. I don't care if, you know, I have to, you know, ditch cards that I've purchased, you know, because I can't use them anymore, you know, in standard play. Obviously, there's going to be formats you can use these other your existing cards in if they rotate out of standard. I'm just using standard because that's all, you know, it's what it is right now. If, you know, Magic uses what, standard, modern, and vintage, whatever it is. So if the relevant sets in Hex are going to be in standard and there's going to be formats to play your older cards, big deal. I don't understand the problem with having set rotation. Maybe I'm overlooking something. It doesn't bother me that I have to buy cards. Okay, I'm not in this game here to just try to go infinite with zero skin in the game. So it doesn't bother me. Maybe it would I don't know if it bothers you guys. Let me know. I think it's necessary to have set rotation. I don't want to have 15 sets that I have to try to create a deck from, you know, to do a constructed VIP tournament or something like that. I like just having, you know, what is it going to be, 7 sets to work with. So I don't know. That's my feelings on it. I think it's fine. But, all right, on to the winners. Let's get rid of this screen there. On to the winners of the Primal Pack stuff. Jeez. That was kind of funny. I almost forgot. All right. We had pretty good participation for this Primal Pack here. I think we had 19 or 20 entries. So again, thank you guys for, you know, watching and commenting on that there. But our winners, the top 5, are going to be Anset, Torrena, Pseudosphere, which I really like that name, Pseudosphere, Promenes, and Habingen. How do you pronounce your name then? I don't know how Habingen. That's just how I read it, I guess. How do you pronounce it? Let me know. So you guys are the top 5 there. I'll get your cards mailed out to you as soon as this video is done. And congratulations. Hopefully the 2 that are getting the t-shirts, hopefully they make it their way there. It's kind of a pain to get those things mailed off. I've never mailed anything overseas before, so if you do, don't forget to attach a declaration or customs declaration. Make sure you do that. All right, let's go ahead and get in game, and we'll go and open up a new pack here. Oh, let's do this. I'll show you the VIP deck that I made. I don't think it's that great, but VIP November. All right, so I did use the Eternal Guardian in here since I had access to it, so obviously that's going to go away now. So it wasn't nothing crazy, you know, just had a Charge Bot, Saber's Charge, Oracle Song, 4 Buccaneers, some Polymorphs, Turreted Wall, Bombsmith, Malfunctioning Warbot, a Gearsmith, Mesmerize, Pyromancer, Elite Battle Tech, Flock of Seagulls, Thunderbird. There was really, basically you can see it was a Volcanon deck. Then Mastery of Time and Rage Fire, all that good stuff. And my reserves were nothing great, Chaos Key, Arcane Shield, and some red stuff. Like I said, it's not awesome. I mean, obviously it was a Volcanon deck, and, you know, I don't like having to do that. I probably could have played the Soul Marble deck, since I think those are the 2 decks I lost against. But oh well. The undefeated deck lists are not even anywhere near what this is. I saw a lot of 2-pack decks, 2-pack, whatever you want to call it. That's where you play you play Blood and Wild, and you play the Pact of Pain and Pact of Life. They go well together. So yeah, that was that particular deck that I played, and like I said, I was fine with it. I got 2 alternate art cards out of it. So let's go and open up today's new pack. No, wait, there we go. All right, so again, this was supposed to be a set 2 pack, but unfortunately it's not. It's just a boring old set 1 pack, but hey, maybe it'll be legendary, you never know. Let's see here. Go and grab this, and Wheels of Fate. Come on, legendary. Dang it. Oh well. Most of you know these. Zombie Vulture, Skyle Griffin, Windborn Acolyte, Shards of Fate, Ruby Lance, Wild Aura, Wrathseeker, Zodiac Shaman, Wild Child, Inquisition, Counter Magic, those are the commons, and the uncommons are Oakhenge Ceremony, Monkey of Nine Tails, Gore Seeker, and our rare, hopefully it's something good, Zorlox the Broodlord. 4 cost, 2 threshold, 3/5. When Zorlox deals damage to an opposing champion, bury the top 3 cards of their deck, create a spider pawn for each troop buried this way, and put them into play. Decent card, I like him. Get out of there. Alright, so those are the cards for this week. Hopefully next week we're going to have set 2, and we'll be able to open that pack so you guys can get some of those. I'm excited to give those away. So, other than that, if you want to let me know something other than your top 5 picks in the comments, be sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get those the links for those videos in the description too, so you guys can look at those videos if you haven't already. If you like the video, go and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these, be sure to click that subscribe button down below, and we'll have another video for you soon. I almost forgot to tell you this. Once set 2 is released on the 9th there, don't forget about the celebration, the release celebration there, and get your participation cards. You got to do that. Also, when that happens, they're changing up how the booster draft works. In case you don't know, the booster draft, the new format will be Shattered Destiny, Shards of Fate. If you're not familiar with what that means, what it means is Pack 1 will be Shattered Destiny, Pack 2 will be Shattered Destiny, and Pack 3 will be Shards of Fate. At least that's how I read it there. And for sealed play, you'll ask for 4 packs of Shattered Destiny and 2 packs of Shards of Fate. And then the existing this is how it reads. This is exciting as it puts more new cards into the deck collection. It also lets you scope out new cards and make the decisions, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Prize will be a mix of both sets, proportionally distributed in the line of the packs used. In plain speak, that means if you use more Shattered Destiny packs than Shards of Fate packs to enter an event, you'll typically get more Shattered Destiny packs than Shards of Fate packs. In Constructed, Shattered Destiny will instantly be allowed into tournaments, and then you'll see the queues on Tuesday, but the booster draft and sealed deck events will be replaced by the special Shattered Destiny queues for the release celebration, and then they'll go back to normal on Monday. So, forgot to tell you that, just want to let you know, so